Good afternoon and welcome to Integrity Sales and Services. Folks, this afternoon John and I are excited to give you another nice video. This one, folks, is going to be on a 1998 Ford F-Series bucket truck, rear mounted. You've been asking for it, and here you go. Folks, John's going to start out this video by firing up this big old motor. We're going to come on up here close, pull the dipstick, and let you folks see the oil and the blow-by and let you hear this motor run. Now folks, there is some clean diesel oil. It's so clean I can see the metal right through the oil on that dipstick. Now let's look at the blow-by next. Now folks, that tells a story in itself. Absolutely zero blow-by coming out of that motor. Right there is one very, very tight Cummins motor. Absolutely zero blow-by. Folks, let's start right here in the video. Look at these beautiful front hubs. 90% steer tire tread. And look at these front spring packs and all. Wow. I'm telling you, this sucker is equipped with air brakes. You're talking heavy duty to who tied them, and absolutely zero evidence of any oil leaks. Folks, this motor has not been washed or steam cleaned. This is a total honest representation of what this truck actually is. You're looking at an 8.3 Cummins with a perfect radiator in it, dry, no rust down around the cab and the motor mounts. Folks, here is a truck that is second to none in its class and year. Folks, here you go. Look at this. Passenger side, absolutely duplicated. Nice matching 90% Bridgestone steer tires. Again, super rust-free undercarriage. No oil leaks around the motor. Look at these clean wheel ends. And folks, look at this side of the motor here. I'm telling you, it's clean, it's dry, and it's even very dry below the turbo. Look at that for yourself. With that, John's going to lower the hood, folks, and we're going to continue around the outside of this truck. Now, folks, take a moment and focus on the front of this beautiful truck. The bumper, the grille, the brush guard, glass, paint, I could go on for an hour, is absolutely perfect on this truck. There's no puncture holes through the brush guard. Just take a look there, folks. When have you seen a 98 looking like this? The paint on it, considering its original paint, looks very, very nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, folks, you're going to have to chalk this truck in there at about an 8.5 to a 9. This truck is beautiful, and I'm not talking about just looks. There's absolutely no rust blisters on these fuel tanks. Look at that. Underneath the cab, folks, this thing is clean and rust-free. Look at this. All around the boom area, the pedestal, all the way up the steps and the ladder. The boom itself, folks, it's not been repainted. This Altec is in its original paint. It's beautiful. Look at this flatbed. Not a single hole through the flatbed. Look at these 90% drive tires. Aggressive. Folks, in a frame that's so clean you could eat your steak on it. I'm telling you, look underneath here. Right down to the differentials. Look at those rear brake housings. Folks, up underneath the frame. I'm showing you everything because there's absolutely nothing to hide. Now, come on back here with me, folks. Let's work our way on around this beautiful truck. We're going to give you a nice view looking forward from this angle, sitting here all stretched out, so you can get the true impression that, folks, if you pull in on the job site with this truck, with your name splattered on the side of it, you can be proud of it. This truck is going to turn heads. They're going to know you the next time they see you, and they're going to remember you because this is nice equipment. Folks, look at that. Everything matching, tire tread and all. Beautiful bed on this side as well, outriggers and all. Folks, what we're going to do next, while I finish up on the outside of the cab on this side, John's going to go ahead, fire this up, and get into the bucket and put this boom back to its resting place so that you folks can also see that this big old boom operates fine. Now, take a look at the driver's side of the cab here, folks. Beautiful paint all the way back through the doors, the mirrors, the glass area. I'm going to go ahead, open the driver's door area, and let you have a look around it. Look at that, folks. Absolutely rust-free. And it's not been painted to hide anything. Just look at this beautiful seat, the headliner area. Take a look in here, folks. 158,000 actual miles. Look at the oil pressure, temperature gauge, everything working perfect. And an Allison automatic transmission, folks. Where have you seen that in a long time? Now, what we're going to do next, folks, is I'm going to go ahead and get over here on the sunny side of things, and we're going to let you see John bring that bucket back home. Now, folks, here is an Altec boom Brake over center, and you're just experiencing that. Now John can take that boom from its home resting place, never even have to move the lower boom, and go right up over the top and come right down to the ground and grab a chainsaw from his fellow man. I'm telling you, this is a major bonus. When you hear about a brake over center boom, for you guys out there that don't know what that means, you just witnessed it. You can go from home base right up around the top, down to the ground in a few seconds and grab something versus doing what? Climbing off the truck, down the top. Folks, I don't have to go on here. You get it. Come on with us here, folks. You've seen it work. John's going to return the outriggers back to their resting point, and then we're going to do something special for you today. We're not going to show you and just tell you about how pretty this truck is. We already showed you how things work. You just seen the outriggers heading back home there. Next, we're going to get in the cab of this beautiful truck, and we're going to take you folks today for a test drive. We're not just going to sit here and make statements all day long. We're going to back them up with proof. Look at this beautiful cab as I get in here, folks. I'm telling you, we got all the safety equipment, beautiful seats, nice, very, very nice dash in this truck, folks. And as I stated earlier, when have you seen one with a push button Allison automatic? Well, I'm telling you, you're seeing one right now today. Now, John's going to go ahead and shift this girl into drive, and we're going to take you folks for a spin today. John, why don't you take a minute, and if you need to, shut this truck off. I want him to see all the gauges working. I want him to go ahead, let all the gauges go down to zero, put her in park. Now, let's go ahead and fire this girl up, and I want you to see them start, see all the gauges come to life. Now look at that. You can see the tach working, oil pressure, and all. Now, with that, folks, we're going to go ahead, pull out of our driveway here on our nice country road, and we're going to give you folks a nice test drive here. Let's go ahead and back it up, John, and we'll swing on out of here. Now, folks, look around the lot here. While we're getting positioned to head out on the road, I want you to pay attention. We have many, many other bucket trucks to choose from. So, folks, don't just stop with this. If you have any other need for bucket trucks and this one doesn't fit the need, just remember, we're here to sell you what you want when you want it. Okay, folks, we're going to go ahead with that and head out for the test drive. And we're going to pull out here on our country road. And the main thing here, folks, in this video here today is we're not trying to give you any kind of high pressure cells or anything. Folks, what we're trying to do here is give you total 100% transparency of a unit we have for sale. Folks, we're giving you every bit of detail we possibly can. But remember, we're humans, and if we forget something here and you have a question, you bet we'll answer it. Now, folks, think of your driver in this truck. John, tell him about it.
Folks, this thing drives like a car. You put it in gear and go. I mean, it's just shifting all by itself. Goes down the road nice and straight. I can take my hands right off the wheel.
Look at that. Now, folks, we barely pulled out of the drive, and look at that speedometer. 45, 50 miles per hour, and we've only went 2 blocks, and we're at 50 miles an hour. And folks, you all know, if you're a seasoned tree man, most of these bucket trucks, you feel like you got to have pedals to get them moving down the road. Not this one. This one will lay you back in the seat and jerk your hat right off your head. So, folks, I'm telling you, here's a truck, once in a lifetime opportunity, rear mounted boom, everything you've been asking for at a price you can afford. Pick up that phone right now and give us a call, 260-238-5000, or visit us on the web at 99, the 2 number 9s, and the word trucks, trucks.com. And remember, John and I are standing by with a pen in hand, ready to take your order now, and we'll ship this truck right to your door. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.